Hello everybody, this is Bacon Brisby, and this is another walkthrough and update of a world I created. I showed you a brief thing in this world, but I didn't really go into much description of it. As you can see, it doesn't look like there's much here, but this world is called the Undergarden, so everything is below, and it's very garden based. So this is just a raft that you start in, and you just have to find everything. And so two of the places are smaller and not obvious at all because I want to build them far away from each other. If you notice, that tree is obscenely large. That's because I built it. And it kind of, from here you can't really tell. But when you get close, you could tell that this tree is obscenely large. And it's covered in vines, but that's just because they grew like that. I put vines on it to kind of make it look more jungly. And look what's down here, the entrance to the first place. And this is the place I've spent the most work on. It's the Undergarden. And you get down in here, and it's a whole new world. There's little ocelots, and there's glowstone lighting everything up. And if you notice, there's like wooden supports, so it's obviously man-made. It's nature down here. It's little village houses. It's very villagey. But it's kind of a, different kind of village because there's underground. I wanted to look a little different. But this is all stuff I built. It's not like randomly spawned. So if you're looking to find a randomly spawned village underground, it might happen. I don't know. But I've never seen it. I built this. I'm not really familiar with Minecraft. I just build whatever. So this whole world is just kind of a cool thing. I mean, I'm familiar with it somewhat, but I mean, I don't know what happens in the, like, it took me forever to figure out that there were zombies with armor. I didn't know that. And skeletons too, I guess. Because I think in the console one they didn't have it for a while, and I don't play it a lot on computer because my computer's busted. So I have played it, originally played it on a computer before it got real big, and back then Minecraft didn't have much at all. But then I didn't play it for a long time because I never had a computer. There's little gardens, and if you notice, everything's really unorganized. That's because I wanted it to be that way, because most of my worlds were very organized. Like, there was no grass here, there was nothing, and I wanted it to look kind of unnatural, like not unnatural, but like natural, because natural stuff in Minecraft is not organized. It's randomly generated. So you got this little water flowing in, and it's kind of cool. And here's a house. It's kind of interesting. This is the one me and my baby sister share. So since we played it on creative, it's very, like, everything's all amped up. I mean, if you look, we got all kinds of awesome stuff. I mean, look at these swords. They're freaking powerful. It's all personalized. And I'm wearing like a black shirt and jeans. If you don't know how to dye pants, it's actually pretty simple. You need like leather. That's how you do it. It's really easy. That's why I figure I'll just show you right now. And they need some dye. Let's say you want jeans, you get blue. And say you want some black shoes, maybe a red shirt. I'm just not gonna do the helmet. See, you press square on it. At least on the PlayStation, you press square. I'm not sure what you do on the computer. And then you dye the shoes. I'm not sure how you do it on computer, to be honest. But that's how you dye them. And if you're wondering why you can't see my hand, it's because I got rid of it, so it's more scenic. Got little houses down here. This is one of my favorite houses. It's very interesting looking. And this world kind of seems like it goes on forever if you're not paying attention. Because when you get up here, it cycles to where you go back to where you originally were. So in truth, it's bigger than it appears. Because when you're digging all this out to make this, it's difficult. It's more difficult. Like, I built the houses, I built worlds underwater. And they're not as good because it takes forever to build them. I don't recommend building houses underwater I mean, it's fun if you have the time, but you have to literally build it, and then once the whole time it's gonna be full of water. So once you build it and close it, you gotta find a way to get in without making water, and then you gotta fill it with blocks, and then you gotta delete all the blocks. So it takes like 3 times as long. See, this little area up here is easier to find at night because you can see it from real far away. Depending upon if you're playing it on a Vita, I guarantee you couldn't see it though, because the Vita one's very low resolution, which is basically the same thing though. It's just you can't see as far away and the graphics aren't quite as good, but it's the same thing. This little area, it's a one area place. It's very cool to me. I think it's got a little pyramid. Oh, why is that on fire? That must have happened. I don't know. Must have happened before I turned fire spreading off. I usually just do that because I like to have fire in decoration sometimes. I don't like how when you stand on those, they go a little higher. But that's this place. And there's one more place in this world. It's not the best. I mean, it's very hidden unless you see the entrance and then get inside. But once you go in, it's kind of like, oh, I see it now. It's a little village, but it's very dark in the village, so it's hard to see at night. Because there's no lights because it's made of ice. See that lake over there? That's a hollow lake, and there's the entrance right there. The villagers can't get out because they can't climb ladders, I don't think. But see, there's little houses, and you can go to bed in them. You cannot see them from the top though. That's why I did it to where like when you go in, it's like, oh, it's a little village. It's very interesting. And then it brightens up in the daytime because the sun's shining through the top. There's houses everywhere. I think this is kind of cool, but then again, it's not that great. I'm not the greatest at Minecraft. I mean, this is just beginner stuff right here. And that's that world. I'm gonna make another video with a better world that I personally designed everything. Because if you notice, this isn't on super flat because so all the stuff like this snowy place, I didn't make that. And to be honest, I didn't create that much in this world because I was building it all underground. So it was kind of a pain. But I have another world that I made some really cool stuff. It's almost as big as the Utopian world that I made, but it's a modern theme world. I've made a video of it, but I'm gonna make another video with commentary, explain it a little more. And hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice day.